EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw right away. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out to his left. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Throwing is Williams.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Okay, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on an expected passing situation.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. They'll go play action with Nix. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another 1st down.
To throw is Nix.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Back to the air with Nix. This one swung out to Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. To throw, here's Nix.
Williams brings it in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nix looking to throw again.
He'll buy some time right. Shakes off the... And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Lucas Kroll.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
They run out of the gun with Swift. Alex Singleton, a former Canadian League star, in on the stop. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here's Swift.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Santos with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
To the air, Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Working out of the gun, Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Here's Williams. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long.
Williams loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Come on, set.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a carry for Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now 2nd and 9. Running is Swift. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, Williams. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Ready, go.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Swift again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
He completes this to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Nix to the air.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. On play action, here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Nix.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what. And he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage. And they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now it's Swift.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Here now, 3rd down.
They'll run here with Swift. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's Swift.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
And he won't get close.
Only a yard, 4th and 3. And a timeout coming in. This will be the...
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to... They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st down, it's Swift. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Alert! Attack!
On the ground, this is James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Off 52.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet. They'll get him down for no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Look out!
A run, this is Gilliam. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Hey, home.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds the big tight end, that's Gerald Everett. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll try to throw again, here's Williams. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got that complete to Nuts. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. One more time going up top with Allen. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. Cooper for the first time in this one, and he's got a first down to go with it.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Scott now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on.
And he will score again. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Scott now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First and 10. To throw is Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
And a short pickup down to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. 3rd and a yard.
Half 85, half.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain skills.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Scott now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Swift. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Allen going to throw again. That's into the hands of Coleman. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line, and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch, and leads to a big gain.
To throw again, it's Allen. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now Allen facing third and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. DeMar Hamlin with the good coverage, got a hand in there and knocked that one away. Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Williams. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing again, Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Here we go. One final play. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. He's to midfield. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. As we say so long from Buffalo.
Two in, two up, back ends, moved up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you running up at night.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's Williams. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He'll get 3 yards. Scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Here's Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Once again, it's Swift. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And they get get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
This is 2nd and 8. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready, go!
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They'll try it now with Swift. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. To throw is Daniels.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. To the air goes Daniels. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Daniels looking to throw. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will score a pick six for Bears touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 14, first down Commanders. Throwing now is Daniels. Here's a screen for Robinson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Now Daniels.
Escaping the pressure right. And a dump off here to Robinson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
A final shot before break. Daniels.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
This one caught by Crowder. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's the option. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
70 Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Here's second and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
A little short pass. This is Everett finding room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll find Everett there complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Play action. Now Williams. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Shut up.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And this will not be enough. On third and 5, he only gets 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Able to find Ertz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down. Finding Ertz again.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Son, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What